colors and they was black and yellow. I let the past be the past, I'm on a new level. It's hard to pick which car to drive, I got a few of them. The first to make it cross the line like a true winner. Cause if you knew better.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us roughly midway between Boston and Providence. Everybody knows it as Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the New England Patriots. The ball on the tee. We're set for football. And we are underway in Foxborough. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Motion man is Shakir. They start the drive with Cook. And good run there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. That's a start they can win with 15 yards on their first play from scrimmage.
Good run there off right tackle. In old school NFL football, the right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Allen going to change this at the line. From midfield, here's Allen. A quick throw there is incomplete. These two teams met early in the year in Buffalo with the Bills winning that ball game. So they're trying to win here in Foxborough to capture the season series. Second and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 39. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Allen now looks to throw. They'll look down the field here for Kincaid. It's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Robert Spillane, the one to get a hand on it. And look at this Patriots defense. This unit against the pass, hoping to get better for sure. Number 25 in the NFL right now.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
2nd and 10.
319.
Motion man is Shakir. Here's Allen to throw. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Allen off the play fake. And big loss here as he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. That time, it looked like he essentially just ran right into the pass rush.
Yeah, partner, I'm not much of an outdoorsman, but the fish jumped right into the net, didn't he? Because you've got to make sure that you're deep enough that you can get around the defensive end, have an angle there. But he couldn't do it because he actually cut that one off. Really nice nice play coming off the edge.
Alert, alert, alert.
On second and a long way to go. Allen has his man. It's Shakir. A big game there to go backwards. And that'll lead to a third down.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to carry the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you?
Alert. Ready. Go. What's that?
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. A loss of 8 on the play, and it brings up fourth.
Tyler Bass for the Bills field goal. A 25-yard attempt.
The kick by Bass is good. And the Bills' opening drive yields 3. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
Yeah, he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Crazy. Sorry about that.
Here's May. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. Stephon Diggs. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Patriots have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. He's got it. We'll see that opening drive field goal and brings it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3.
Bills 3.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches over these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to be 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. That goes to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Moore, the man in motion. Here's Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Here comes 3rd down at 7. From the gun, it's Allen. As Clown is sidelined, he's not getting the first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And good covers there by the punt team. They're able to get down there and drop it with it for it.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they're trying to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. From the shotgun, it's May. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. You look at this Buffalo defense. This unit, they've struggled a little bit against the pass, ranked number 21 in the league.
They'll take that play right there each and every snap because throughout this season, they've given up some big plays. To be able to hold someone to no gain, oh yeah, they'll take that one all game long.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To the air, May. And he will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Bryce Baringer in punt
So on 4th
formation
down,
for the
here's Bryce
Patriots.
Baringer on to punt for the Patriots. Back deep to return is K.J. Hamler. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards.
46-yard
And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but we were beating the worst now. He's letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Well, some good hard running there as he pushes his way forward for about 5.
I think Bryce there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Second and 5. Allen. Shakir rolls it in. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
50 catches for him now on the year. He's got a 1st down. To the air, Allen. That pass complete to Moore. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good edge scheme going.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 23. That one goes for 13 yards and it moves the sticks.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
319. Hey, hold on. Pass 85. Pass 85. Alert. Here we go.
Now Allen. Over the middle, complete. It's Moore. Hit that time. And that'll give it a short yardage situation here for 2nd down.
At the Patriots' 14-yard line.
Cook up the gun. And tuck it into the end zone for a final touchdown. James Cook, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bills have regained the lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. The lead is now 10-7.
Patriots 7. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Oh, a mistake there. The kickoff out of bounds. Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
Working to put a drive together. From the shotgun, May with it. He'll check this down to Henderson out of the backfield. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Our defense is worried that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
To throw, it's May. Got him all. It's the rookie out of the 3rd round. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a 1st down as well.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. The Patriots are 8-5 to start play, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they looked for the open week 5.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 on a 1st down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Throwing here is May. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Douglas. They'll give him 4 yards here. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Bills' 16-yard line.
Out of the gun, they give to Henderson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down behind
A
the line.
loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Henderson. And the Patriots are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish
finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. It's a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Patriots touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Patriots have taken the lead. After a break down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10.
14. Bills 10.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get up there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
29 yards.
That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So from 135 all the way over to the other. Here's 1st and 10. Motion man is Shakir. Allen going to throw. That is caught. Kincaid with it. A heavy touchdown at the end, but a big play on that one.
24-yard gain on the
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now Allen. And taken down to the 21. The job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Throwing on 2nd and long. Allen. To the right side and intercepted. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And the Patriots are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. They set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back 1 pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
They'll run with Henderson here to begin the drive. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. That play could never get started thanks to the defensive effort of Shaq Thompson. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They'll throw with May. Flushed out right. Over the middle, he finds Henderson complete. 19 yards there on the catch and run. And a nice milestone reached on that last throw as here late in the season, he goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
Escaping the pressure right. They'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on second down.
Here's 2nd and 7. They're going to throw. May. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts.
13 yards.
As the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
The Bills bring out a couple of extra defensive backs to defend this third down play.
Yeah, they're going dive. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Well, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he is going to score. It's off at 6 and a Bills touchdown. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he goes out of bounds just shy of 40, right around the 39. So solid starting field position.
39-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. That'll be complete to Henderson. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. As it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And his early struggles continue. There's another interception. And the Bills are in great shape here as they take over the 46-yard line. Well, they had to wait until December, but congrats to the rookie, his first INT.
Yeah, he's been a reliable contributor for this defense throughout the season. Definitely got a bright future and has gotten even brighter after making that play.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with great starting field position and 1 timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going. And off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up being complete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try to get those yards a safer way.
Throwing now is Allen. Throw left side complete. That's Coleman. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
First down, Buffalo.
Alert, alert, alert!
More the motion man. To throw, it's Allen. And he gets us inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
And the Bills first down.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. The kick by Bass is good. And that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Timer pass.
The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the 3rd quarter is underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
He'll drop to throw. Short pass caught by Henry. We've got a 3rd down and 3.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. In that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
It's going to be incomplete.
I thought he had that one, and that was really a big 3rd down conversion to get this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
Returning it, here's Hamler. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Motion man is Shakir. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he'll be out of bounds across the 50-yard line. 40 yards rushing for him there in the ball game.
If you're in the offensive bubble, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. 2nd and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain? Or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
On play action, Allen. He'll buy some time right. Now he fires deep for Shakir. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
319.
Allen now looks to throw. And he touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still trying to cover downfield.
Another nice game. 13 yards that time and another 1st down.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big game.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
Moore, the man in motion. Here's Allen to throw it. He's got the connection to Moore. And inside the 15 before they drop it. That's good for 28 yards.
Bills 1st down.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
1st down, here's the run with Cook. Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's 2nd down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, You're now doing the dictating on defense, and guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And Charles will go down back at the 12. Justin Barmore in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to have to put a nickname after something like that, some big jelly or something like that. Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
The kick by Bass is good. And that will make this a 9-point lead. 23. So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been threes.
First down as they begin the drive. The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with... And he's going to intercept it a third time. And he will return this one to a 30-yard line. So another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to it.
No gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
No gain on the play.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Round 80! Alert! 56, 56! Look out!
Here's Allen. Throw left side to Kincaid. And able to break one tackle, but they quickly bring it down. A nice little gain.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Allen from the gun on third down. Eluding the pressure right. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get it. Throw his way.
So on foot down, off goes Allen. On comes Tyler Bass for the Buffalo field goal. The kick by Bass is good. And the Bills will add on to their lead. So the interception set him up with terrific field position with 3 points in the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you. An interception's result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond. Now yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
A 2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action from Foxborough. Here's May. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Credit the sack to Joey Bosa.
13 yards.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To the air, May. Flush to his right. And that will be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're done.
And I think the ball's out. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
No quarterback ever goes out there saying, let's get it figured out.
Not one that I've ever read.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. Moore, the motion man. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. The right side here, caught by Kincaid. Bills touchdown.
Touchdown.
Dalton Kincaid, 55 yards. And the Bills are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
The kick is
Supported by Bass. It's good. We're on to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Bass now to send it away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Really with it. I should probably sign a hit, boy, because I got other hits, boy. All that Drake, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drill.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. Now, this game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of the scoreboard. But that is not the case as we play on here in this 4th quarter. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Stephon Diggs. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Pats have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So the Patriot offense stays out there, and they'll line up and go for 2.
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point conversion.
They're going to try to throw for it. Flushed out right. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
The score, Bills 33. Patriots
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Bills are going to recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball from the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
What about the numbers?
How about the numbers, baby? It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
Normally being a big body receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
319.
Powering his way forward. Down the right sideline. Bills touchdown. Josh Allen, 40 yards. And the Bills look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Patriots 20. Tyler Bass.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this 4th quarter. Another touchdown, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
35-yard line.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
Brings up 3rd.
You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
From the gun, it's made. Working the middle of the field, and he's got him there complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 45. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory. Down at the 33. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player in the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, complete. That's Henderson. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills 21.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Patriots first down. 1st and 10.
From the shotgun, it's made. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. To throw, it's May. His pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Bills are going to take over after a 30-yard run. See, it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one of the folks on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball in a comfortable fourth-quarter lead. They fight forward for a nice 2-yard gain. Second down.
I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On play action. Allen. Finding Shakir across the formation. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 45. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence, because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
Half 85, half 85. We go.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
What's that?
Shakir rolls it in. Big play that time on the catch and run. 33 yards.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
Allen going to change the look here. Cook is in. Touchdown Bills.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here, because those mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to get their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
Extra point by Bass. Been good. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this one fielded in the end zone. It will be returned, so it'll come out to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. And that was too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not...
Oh, my goodness, has a fifth interception. Picked up by Maxwell Wilson. And you have to wonder, Charles, in a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
But based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a fifth interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions. That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And he'll go down, but not before getting us inside the 30. 84 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And they'll indeed take a knee. Now a stoppage here as we've got a bill shaken up on the play. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. And he's able to break out a one tackle, but then quickly brought down. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
319! What's that?
Third down, here's a run by Cook. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The kick by Bass is good. And the Bills are on the lead. Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out for this. That's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing here is May. Getting it over the middle. It's Williams. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll throw with May. Ball had his hands on it. Couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. They'll try and throw for it with May. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. But this game well in hand. Perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late plays. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Well, this game was decided a while ago. That completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And this ball incomplete. Very much to be a catchable ball. Just bring up and second down coming up.
Crazy. What's that?
Looking to throw. May. And the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw here. And that will be incomplete. Scared to let him fly, but he falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing till the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
What's that? Crazy. What's that? Check.
They're going on fourth down. May. That is caught. It's Williams. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off season. But on game day, you both want to show your best, and I think that's what